course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Irving against Simmons. Harris looking it over. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. Doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. To the paint. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Simmons. Allen trying to break free. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. They get it back. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Simmons finds Harris. From 10 feet out, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Over Horford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Do not let Joe Harris get comfortable from that spot. You will be in for a long night.
The 76ers leading by 3. Richardson kicks to Simmons. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Horford gets the bucket. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Passes it to Harris. Clock at 6. Simmons against Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. And Horford pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
No good from Simmons. Nets trail by 7. Outside Irving. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Launches it. And the Nets miss again.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Richardson against Harris. Irving with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that one drops for him.
And their
offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Harris, right side, over Harris. Harris, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Prince, count it, good.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 7. Nets passing it around. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson finds Embiid. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
That one is off. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
Dinwiddie against Richardson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Is Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
First free throw is good. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. James Ennis comes in for Richardson. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here is Harris. He's got 5. Inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Harris.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harris outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 7. Temple the pass to Dinwiddie. The 10-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ennis kicks to Neto. Back to Ennis. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Temple gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Neto. No points in the game yet for him. Embiid finds Neto. Back to Embiid. Harris against Harris. Harris, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Temple. It's stolen by Ennis. Now the 76ers on the break. Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Temple. Chandler dishes to Dinwiddie. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Embiid, the pass to Neto. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 5. Pass to Temple. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Chandler, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. To the inside. Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
One of the things I love about the Brooklyn Nets is the culture that's being created with this franchise. They are punching above their weight. There's no quit in this team. There is so much to like.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Doris, you talk about the resilience of this Nets team. How about their 25-point fourth quarter comeback last season against Sacramento?
Kev, they become only the 4th team to overcome that big a deficit in the shot clock era. This Nets team is not invincible, but I promise you they're going to make you work for every single thing you get.
Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind: James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
No good on the shot. Good D by Jordan.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Bounce pass from Jordan. Passes to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Chandler outside. Here's Dinwiddie.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Here's Temple. Back to Jordan. And Embiid with the block. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Neto. Dinwiddie covering. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Neto. For the three. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Korkmaz. Ennis out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Neto in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And that one misses.
And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers? These are two of the historically dilapidated teams no longer content to play second fiddle in those major markets.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And here's LeVert. Here's Temple. Dinwiddie outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to O'Quinn. Neto surveying the floor. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Neto with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Dinwiddie. LeVert with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Ennis. The feed to Embiid. Over Jordan. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Ennis. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Trying to end the drought. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Chandler.
Well, this is what your point guard should do. Dinwiddie right now finding ways to involve his teammates.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SATs. His mom was a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford's checked in for Joel Embiid. Richardson comes in for James Ennis. And it's Ben Simmons in for Raul Neto. The Nets also changing it up. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Prince wide open. They grab their own miss.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
There's the pass to Richardson. Down low, and O'Quinn kicks to Horford. 5 to shoot. It's Richardson on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. Allen left side. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Back to Allen. Irving for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Harris against Harris. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. Again, Philadelphia.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Temple. Back to Allen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Richardson finds Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Horford. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
That free throw, no good. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
That's good from Simmons. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 12. Richardson outside. Outside, Simmons. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Temple. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Passes it to Harris. Over Harris. Harris's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. '76ers on defense. Harris outside. Pass to Temple. Shot clock at 5. Over Harris. Temple can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
I like the aggressiveness, Kevin. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. It's Allen on the wing. Now Irving. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yep, it counts. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Nets passing it around. Here's Temple. Left side Irving. Harris outside. And stolen by Richardson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Temple. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Stolen by Allen. From deep, Prince. Scott pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 18. Richardson outside. A 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Temple. Richardson covering. Temple the pass to Irving. Temple dishes to Prince. Back to Temple. And there's the pass to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Richardson. He feeds it to Horford. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout called the Nets. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
The 76ers making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Taurean Prince. Chandler comes in for Joe Harris. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Garrett Temple. Now here's Jordan. They need this. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got his first points in this one.
You know, there's an inner drive and an inner burn to Kyrie Irving. This guy can make difficult shots because he's driven to be great.
Harris, no good. Nets trailed by 18. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Simmons. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Simmons got 8.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. It's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
Good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 11 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Harris is out there with Prince. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Irving. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Now here is Harris. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Simmons against Irving, and they double up Simmons. 5 on the clock. Harris looking it over and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Philadelphia now. Simmons finds Richardson. 6 to shoot. And they double up Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Irving up top, guarded by Simmons. Irving can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Embiid inside. Dinwiddie covering. Harris on the double team. Harris kicks to Simmons. Over Prince. That one a little long. Nets trailed by 19. There's the dish to Harris. Nets passing it around. Prince misses. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Prince comes to help. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Here's Horford.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Simmons. House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That one misses for Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. From 10 feet out, here's Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 6.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
Dinwiddie against Richardson. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson for 3. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 22. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Irving. And stolen by Simmons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. And Embiid, no good on that one.
Boy, picking Jarrett Allen, number 22, back in 2017 has paid off for the Nets. This guy is proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
Now here is Harris. He has 5, just 4 to shoot. To the left wing, here's Dinwiddie. And again, unable to change momentum here. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Korkmaz. Richardson against Dinwiddie. Here's O'Quinn. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Jared Allen grew up in the Austin area and played near his home at the University of Texas.
Yeah, Kev, just one season with the Longhorns. He really came into the league considered a project. But boy, his development is truly ahead of schedule.
And Embiid throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
It's the Nets now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen outside. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Poked loose. Lock at 6. Embiid against Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Free throw, good, Irving.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Temple's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Now here's Richardson. 9 points in the game so far. No good from outside. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Shot from 12, and it's in there. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Richardson against Prince. Richardson finds Scott, shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's O'Quinn, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. O'Quinn's got his first points of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wound up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Passes it to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Great D that time from Irving. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's Neto, guarded by Prince. Neto, the pass to Scott. Over Irving. Scott can't get it to go. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Ennis in for Josh Richardson. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Prince. Chandler comes in for Garrett Temple. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Chandler. He has 6. LeVert kicks to Irving. Stolen. Here's Neto. LeVert defending. Neto finds Embiid. And it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Irving. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, a lot of rough times for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out, and obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA, and Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And he can't hit the second. The 76ers leading by 21. Ennis passes to Embiid. Ennis with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. LeVert against Scott. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Well, think back to Karis LeVert's career at Michigan. It was marred by 3 foot surgeries in just 22 months. And obviously the medical red flags caused his draft stock to dip. But credit the Nets, who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
The first one falls. And the ankle injury for LeVert last season, more of a freak accident.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Karis LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
To the inside, Scott, and it's sent back by Allen. On the wing, Chandler. He's got 6. Back to Irving. Pass to LeVert. Jordan kicks to LeVert. Allen outside. Releases from 15. The shot off that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Neto. The pass to Scott. Back to Neto. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Neto. Pass to Embiid. Here's Neto. Over to the left wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Raul Neto. .106 left in the third. Irving looking over the floor. Passes to Chandler. Over Harris. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Simmons. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 10 points.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Simmons passes to Ennis. He kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid to stop the drought. That shot is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Simmons is out there with Ennis, and it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Harris inside the line. Rebound by Ennis.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Dishes it to Simmons. Back to Ennis. Shoots the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving finds Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Simmons passes to Ennis. Back to Simmons. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. And the 76ers lead by 17. Harris outside. Back to Irving. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horford's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Ennis. It's stolen by Allen. Chandler outside. The kick out to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
The 76ers leading by 14. Simmons passes to Ennis. On the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Richardson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Nets, Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Allen. Temple comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Simmons. And that one is off. Great D that time from Jordan. Temple finds Dinwiddie. Here's Temple, guarded by Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Richardson against Dinwiddie. Richardson dishes to Simmons. Inside, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. And the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. Harris outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. On the wing, Harris. Richardson cover. They need this one. And he knocks down the jumper.
Boy, when Joe Harris is making this kind of shot, turn the lights out.
The 76ers leading by 16. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. Over Jordan. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. And now 24 points for Joel Embiid. Outside Jordan. Simmons against Dinwiddie. Prince outside. Here's Temple. And a miss there on the triple. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's an 18-point lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
And the first one at the line is good. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Simmons drops them both. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Nets trail by 20. It's Allen, top of the key. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Down low. Horford, no luck. The Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Temple, the pass to Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Teardrop shot. Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Allen.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Simmons against Irving. Simmons finds Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris no good. Nets trail by 16. In the corner, Irving with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Simmons. Clock at 6. Passes it to Embiid. Over Prince. Embiid, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Dinwiddie against Simmons. Here's Allen. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia leading by 16. In the corner, it's Richardson. They could use a bucket. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Harris outside. Kicks it to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
And Embiid drops them both. Nets trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Richardson. It's blocked. Right side, Simmons. And that one is good. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
The pass to Irving. Harris outside. Pulls it up. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. And the Nets miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here is Harris. He can't get it to go. Nets trail by 20. On the wing, Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Allen trying to break free. Dinwiddie drives in. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Outside, Simmons. Harris against Prince. Embiid trying to break loose. From deep, Richardson. Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Horford. He kicks it to Simmons. Harris against Prince. The fadeaway, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Irving against Simmons. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.